Hello and welcome to JDStone Creations. My name is Johnny and this is the part that I have all been waiting for. Final assembly. This is the part that I really quite enjoy. I like the intricacies of assembling and disassembling things. But it must be said, I've just noticed how sharp the corners of the frets are. So I think first things first. Take an ultrafine file. I'm just going to go in. This may take a while, to be honest. I will just say that if you do end up needing to dress files like this, so we've basically got a flat face, which goes up to a point, and then two completely flat, unsharpened faces on the rear, which means I'm filing up and down and it'll file the frets, but not the neck. I perfectly accept that I'm probably not doing this right either, but hey, it cost me 58 quid. And we're back again. Now, I already have the neck bolted onto the body. The gap across the bottom is still minimal. I can't even get my fingernail in there. If I'd actually cut that myself, I'd be very happy with it. The first thing, strap locks on. Now, I did already have this on temporarily, just to see how well balanced this was. There we go. We don't want to tighten them up too tight, because we don't want to strip the thread. Pickups. Feed that through. Right. Springs. If I get all 4 screws in here, I should be able to get a reference for where I need to drill some holes. I might not even need to drill any. Well, that's going in fine. So that's why they didn't pre-drill these, because I suppose it doesn't really matter where they land, does it? How funny would it be if I flipped this over and then just found screws poking at the bottom? Right then. Now they're in. Remove the screws, put the springs in place. Whee! Where are you going? Ah, I think thanks to the magnets they're actually going to stay on there. Yep, they do actually want to stay there. They're attracted to the magnets, which is handy. Sweet. I'm going to tighten these as nearly as tight as they'll go, and then I can loosen them off afterwards to get them as close to the strings as possible to get a properly bright tone. Now, normally people would recommend you get proper wire strippers. I bought some proper wire strippers. They're not as effective as this. What I do is score it around there until I can feel it touching the wire. There we go. And then take fingernail, pull off, done. Just going to twizzle that around a bit. I think that's going on right. Right. Now place the bridge. Pretty sure it was these 4 screws. turning fully. There's still a little bit of movement left. And now that should just settle in place. And now we have our bridge in place. Now you'll notice that there are actually some bits missing. That's because I completely disassembled it, ready for painting, and then I didn't paint it. Well, they're not moving for now, so that's the best I can do. Well, the pickup's next. Oh, nuts. This isn't a faff doing this upside down at all. So let's just place that there ready, spin it round, and there we are. Why did I think that it'd sit there? Holes to it, pouring them all out. Yeah, okay, chrome does actually look quite good with this. Oh, that's better. Hey, not turn. No, all better. What's that? Keep zooming. I'm probably going to pretty up. And I'm not going to take that plastic cover off until I've finished. Right, first tuning peg. Two left and two right hand thread by the looks of things. To some people the budgies sound annoying as anything, but to me they're just they're just funny. And then they start making noise and then they do that little head bob. They literally have two emotions, happy and scared. If they're happy, they do that. If they're scared, they're silent. So I get worried if I've not done anything, but they are silent. One day I am going to carve something into that to show this is mine. And now we're going to flip it over, put these screws in the back. Right, that's the headstock complete. Flip it back over again. Oh, all that work trying to make the neck sit flush, and the tuner's hit anyway. Didn't bloody think of that. Well, that was a bit of a waste of time then, wasn't it? Never mind, still looks pretty. As far as I've seen, I've never seen this design before, so I might be copyrighting that. Time for soldering, I think, which I think I will change the camera angle for. So, one moment please. And we are back. I've got pretty much everything laid out here. It turns out that this little piece of wire isn't an earth wire that comes with it. There's in fact some soldering wire that came with it, which is nice, but that'll be lead-free stuff, and I've got this fantastically illegal leaded solder. Now, instead of having to unscrew this as I thought, I did actually try, but it's really tightly on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to solder the wires to it first, and then feed it in, and then continue from there. The soldering iron that I'm using is very, very cheap, only 30 watts, not adjustable. I think it cost £8 or something. If you can, try and avoid the completely dirt cheap ones from China. This will be made in China anyway, but it's just a little bit more solid. And for the love of God, if you've never soldered before, don't touch this metal bit. It's hot. Oh, it looks as if they've even pre-soldered the ends of these as well. I tell you what, this kit isn't that bad. Now, I do have something that can hold this in place. But, just in case you're doing this for cheap at home, I won't use that. Oh, the guitar moves. The bass. Oh, and that moves as well. Oh, this is going to be challenging. Right, okay. Put a bit of solder on the end of the soldering iron, and it helps. There's my prepared piece. Whee! Come hither. Ow, twat, that's hot. Just stick some solder on that. Right, okay. We're on about take 6 at the moment. Right, we've got that one soldered in place. And cut that about. Yep, cool. That's enough to work with. Hold it in place. Stick some solder on it. Right, that's on. Cool. Crucial thing, don't hold your soldering iron on the pots for too long, because they have a tendency to melt the insides and make them not work, especially with cheap ones like this. So heat that solder back up again. Why is it that every time you do something, the worst time you ever do it is when you're recording it? Ow. God, I am rubbish at this. There isn't a right lot happening here, so I'll show you what it's like when it's done. There we go. And that's the stringing job. Stringing? No. Wiring job. Complete. Not too bad, not exactly the neatest. Didn't bother shielding it, but time to put the cover on, string it up, and give it a test. Now, there's enough stringing videos on the interwebs, so I'm not going to make you endure another one. And it's also 2:45 in the morning, so that is it for the setup of this. I'd say that looks reasonable. This is the old nut. I only put it on with double-sided tape. And it's done alright for now, but it's full of glue because I chipped it in half when I was trying to remove it so that I could level it. However, I suspect the reason that it was put in the place it was because it was actually the best place for it. Because I seem to remember putting in old videos that the glue had set in a slightly crooked fashion, and then I thought I knew better. So, solution. New nut, which claims is made out of graphite. But I probably should have known better considering it costs £3.69 or 58 or something like that. Because it is hollow. whatever. I went and fitted that, and then noticed, yeah, when you tighten it up, it's actually lower than the, there's no way in hell that'd work. So, here's a little thing that I made, now, actually. All that sawdust was on this, which was a part of that. What I've done is, if you look at the side that's between my fingers, it is slightly wider than the other side, because I found that when I put it in as a full piece, it was just about the right height for the two lower strings, but the two higher strings were too high. I'm going to do a little bit more sanding on this, and then stick it back in, and, well, I say sanding, I've actually been filing it. I think I was using that file. I think that's the same one that I used to do the carving and stuff. So, yeah, back in a minute, and hopefully it'll be strung up and working.